everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making a homemade squishy. All homemade supplies. It's going to be super easy. First, let me tell you the materials you need. First thing you'll need is tape. The next thing you'll need is a cup. I'm going to be using this milkshake cup, and it's plastic, reusable. Make sure it's reusable and not glass, so they can reuse it if they want. And it just has to not be breakable, because if it's breakable, then you could drop it before giving it to them, and I don't think people would want that, or you would even want that. The next thing you want is a colored paint. Any colored paint you want. I chose pink paint because I'm going to be making a pink one. I might change the color, I don't know yet, but just choose any color paint that you're going to go for the theme. The next thing you want is sponges. If you like these sponges things, if you do not have them, it's okay. If you can go to the dollar store, get just a normal sponge and cut a small piece out. Hopefully it's white, so it'll go with it and it won't look yellow or green, because that won't go with the theme that you're doing unless you're doing yellow or green. But anyway, the next one you want is sponges. The next thing you want is scissors. Every craft usually needs scissors, so I don't think it's a surprise. The next thing you want is glue. Glue also is in mainly every craft except folding crafts. Then the next thing you want is to pick out some colors to match it. I have this whole box of markers right here. It has Posco markers, smelly scents, and everything. I'm going for a pink theme right now. I don't know if I'm going to change it, but I'm going to do these colors, these three colors, and hopefully they all work. So choose your colors from a bin or whatever you have. Then next, you're going to want to get a empty reusable like bowl that you can reuse and you don't need food with. And you'll need water, but I don't have water right now. I'll get water later. Then the next thing you'd want is also some paper. And then the last thing you want is plastic. Plastic as in it's already folded from a reusable thing that you bought. So like imagine you bought something, okay? And then it's like this, you know? And so you'll need like that kind of thing. Hopefully you guys have it. And so let's begin. And don't forget to use something that you're allowed to use to make messy stuff on. So I'm going to be using this box cardboard thing. It's a painting thing, but I'll be using it. By the way, this is also a great birthday present. And I think I'm making this for my best friend for her birthday, so let's just keep going. If you're wondering how you need this plastic cup, it's also because if you want to make a whole gift bag and put other stuff in it, I'd recommend you using a cup too, so to put everything in, decorate the cup when you're done. But I'll be using this cup plain because it's already nice and decorated as a milkshake cup. First, you're going to get your plastic and your scissors. Then you're going to cut an amount that is bigger than the sponge you have. So I'm going to cut about this big, and I'm going to cut it. And then I'm going to also cut the other side so it's a square once you cut it out. I cut it now, and then so we're going to be adding tape, but I think I'm actually just going to cut it to make a bit bigger one. I don't know why, but I just want a bigger one. So I'm going to, I don't know how big I want it to do. Okay, I'm going to do this big. Let's go. Let's keep cutting this area open. You can even size it after, like when you're done cutting it. 2 sides should be cut already. Should be taped already. Okay, you see, like this, you see? I sized my plastic. Now you're gonna get a bowl and fill it with a bit of water, not a lot. Mine's empty right now, but get some water. Now we're here, we're gonna fill it with water. You see, only this much is needed. Next, you're gonna get your paint. And then you're gonna just squirt a little paint in there, not a lot at all. Get a paintbrush and mix it. Oh, and another thing you need is a paintbrush. Or you can use any broken material. I'm going to use this broken pencil. Then you're going to mix it up. Mix the pink everywhere. We'll try. It should be foggy, whatever color you chose, like that. So if yours is not like that, then you might want to add more paint, or you want to just, I don't know, something. Now you can get your sponge. Cut it into a square. Mine are like triangles, so we're gonna have to cut mine into a square. It's gonna actually be super hard because it's slanted. So I'm gonna make it. Wait, I need to check my bag size. Okay. So we just cut it a bit, you know. It doesn't exactly have to be a square, but it has to. Okay, I just dropped this in here. Now you're gonna drop this into your water, like that, and you're gonna mix it in there. So like flip it over. Try not to use your hand, but try to use like whatever you're using and soak it in there for about 5 minutes. I'll get to you guys when it's about 5 minutes is done. If yours is not coming together, add some more paint on top of the sponge, not beside the sponge, on top. And then you're gonna just like push it in there, like you're stabbing the squishy thing, and you just wanna make it colorful like that. Okay, and then do it with the other side as well. There we go. Squish it down, stab it, kind of. And then soak it in water for about 5 minutes once you're done. Do not touch it. While you're waiting, put it to the side. I'm gonna put it right here. Get your paper, and then you're gonna cut out a small piece. I would recommend you sizing the plastic you have and see how long your plastic is, because it's just like recommended, I guess. So I'm gonna just size my plastic. Now you want to cut the square out. So make it even if you like. I'm just gonna make mine a bit even. Then you're gonna fold it around this side, write whatever note you want. If you're making a logo one, write the logo here. It could be labeled, so that's what you want. And use your markers and make a pattern. So mine over here, for the first one, I wrote in this pin, I write H, because it's saying happy birthday. Then the next one, I'll use this one, and it'll be A for happy, and then it'll keep going on and on until I'm done. It's that easy, and after you can laminate it. Now I wrote happy birthday. Might be upside down for you, but it says happy birthday in the pattern I did with the pinks. Now get a tissue and face it down. Now you're gonna, from your bowl of your, since you're your sponges in there, use scissors, hold it softly, do not try to squeeze it or get the paint out yet, and then just drop it on your tissue. So, and make it wait for a bit. Now you're gonna wanna you can throw the paint water out. I dumped out my paint water, and now you don't need it anymore. Now all you really need is your plastic, your paper with your logo, and your I keep forgetting the name. Your sponge. There we go. Okay. Now you're gonna get your plastic and your tape. And you're gonna wanna tape all the sides together except one side. That's where you'll be putting your scrunchie and the sponge in and everything. I got a piece of tape and I got my plastic. Now make sure you tape a side that is actually not sealed already. And I'm just gonna fold the tape there. And then cut out the excess. Now you're gonna get the part that you've been waiting for. Grab the scrunchie with your scissors, because if you're okay by touching with your hands, go ahead. But yes, so I'm gonna just hold it with my scissors. I'm not gonna cut it though, and I'm not at all gonna squeeze it. So we're gonna just, okay, I'm gonna kind of touch it, but not all the way. Okay, yep, whatever, I'm just touching it. Put it in there and put it the way you want it. I'm gonna put it this way. And now you're gonna get your logo. And you're gonna use your glue and tape it up. You're gonna use your glue and you're gonna glue it onto the plastic. But if it doesn't stick properly, do a layer of tape just in case. Just in case, okay? Okay, yeah, mine's not sticking, but it's just a bit of then I'm gonna get a piece of tape and I'm just gonna add it on so it just stays there. Now I have the piece of tape, and then to finally seal it, we're gonna put it on half of it, and then you see the tape right here. You're gonna fold it and seal it. And then once you notice that it's leaking, if any spot that you notice that it's leaking, put tape on that area. And then there you have it, a squishy with paint falling out. And squeeze it out and squeeze it in. Super cute.